Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Easter. So today we're going to make some delicious Eggs Benedict with some homemade hollandaise sauce. Here are the list of ingredients you're going to need for this. Not very many at all. You're going to need, depending on how many you're feeding, you're going to need some English muffins. You're going to need some Canadian bacon. You're going to need a few eggs. You're going to need a fresh lemon because we're going to be using the lemon juice for the hollandaise. You're going to need some distilled vinegar for when we poach the eggs. You're going to need some salt, a little cayenne pepper, and some butter. And that's it, guys. That's all you need to make these delicious Eggs Benedict and hollandaise sauce. So let's get cooking, guys. Okay, guys, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make our hollandaise sauce. It's really quick and easy, but you definitely got to do it the correct way. And it's really all about the whisking. We don't want to cook the eggs. So back here I have my butter keeping warm. Again, it's one stick of butter, which is a half a cup, melted. And then here I have my pot with some water in it that I'm going to be using as a double broiler so that we can make the hollandaise sauce in here. So to this, we're not going to turn the stove on yet. To this bowl, we're going to add our 4 egg yolks. Just like that. And then I cut my lemon, and we're going to do probably a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. So I'm going to put it in here and just squeeze. And that was a big lemon, so that's good enough. And then we're going to get this really nice and whisked until it thickens up and pretty much doubles in volume. So we're going to give this a nice quick whisk.
I have to use a quick whisk when I do this, so never on glass doesn't sound the greatest, but it is a whisk. So just whisk this really good and fast. And see how it's thickening up. And I'm going to turn my butter up now so that we can get it back and nicely warm and foamy. We don't want it boiling, but we want it to be nice, melted and a little foamy.
Alright, that's good enough. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pour our butter in something that you can pour slowly in as we're whisking. So I'm just using my little plastic measuring cup, and see how it's nice and foamy and pretty much doubled in volume. That's what you want. Alright, that's good enough. We're going to take our butter, pour it in here. And this is the important part. What we're going to do is, as we're whisking, and we have to keep on whisking, we're going to pour the butter in very slowly, little by little. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and turn my pot on so that the water can get nice and hot, because we're looking for a low simmer so that it gets this nice and warm. Don't let your water touch the bowl or what you're using. You just want to heat the bowl up. Should be good enough. So again, we're going to take our butter and slowly add little by little, but keep on whisking. Definitely gives you an arm workout. Alright, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and turn my stove off. I only have a little bit more butter. I don't want the water to be boiling. I just want it to be at a low simmer. But it'll be hot enough to continue the job. See how it's nice and thick and it falls back on itself? That's exactly what you want. Alright, so we are going to let this sit here, stay nice and warm while we work on poaching the eggs. So we're back, guys. Okay, guys, so what I have here is a pan with high sides. I have my made hollandaise over there sitting there staying warm. And then I have my 2 eggs and a little bit of vinegar. You need white distilled vinegar. We're going to let this get to a nice high simmer, and then we're going to go ahead and pour our vinegar in there and start with the poached eggs. Now, poached eggs usually take about 4 minutes. So while the eggs are poaching, we can go ahead and work on our English muffin and Canadian bacon. So while this is coming up to a high simmer, just make sure that you crack your eggs in a bowl and make sure they're separate from each other. Alright, so that looks great. So to this I'm going to add probably about a teaspoon of distilled white vinegar. Alright, that looks great. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our spoon and we're just going to move the spoon around like a whirlpool, making the water go round and round before we add the eggs. It's really important that you guys do this step, and you'll see why in a second. Alright, so we're going to take and we're going to add an egg and see how it's collecting back onto each other. That's exactly what you want. And we could add the other egg. See how it collects back onto each other? That's perfect. Alright, so this will probably take about 4 minutes to finish. And what I have over here is just a paper towel lined plate. And then, of course, you need a slotted spoon to scoop it so that we can put this on there when they're done. And while this is poaching, we can go ahead and start on the English muffins and the Canadian bacon. Alright guys, so what I have over here is another pan that we're going to be doing our English muffins and Canadian bacon on. So I'm going to put this on medium-high so we can get this nice and hot. And then to this we're going to add some butter so we can toast the English muffins nice. And then by the time this is done, the poached eggs should be done and we will put this baby together. So we're going to go ahead and put the English muffin down. We're going to let this get nice and toasted. So it'll probably take about a minute. That looks perfect. Do the other side real quick. Take that off. And now we're going to go ahead and add our Canadian bacon to the same pan. And this will only take maybe a minute for both sides. We just want to warm it up, get a nice color on it, because as you know, Canadian bacon's already cooked. See how nice? It smells delicious. That's perfect. Alright, I'm going to turn this off and we are ready to rock and roll. Okay guys, I got everything situated. I got my poached eggs over here. You guys probably can't see it. I got my hollandaise, salt, and cayenne, and then the Canadian bacon and English muffin. And this is all you're going to do to set it up, to put it together. So the first thing we want to do is we want to season our eggs. So I'm just putting a touch of salt as well as to the hollandaise. And then a pinch, I mean depending on your liking, of cayenne. We're going to also put it on top. Mix it around. Alright. And this is what we're going to do to put it together. Alright, we're going to take our English muffins. Then we're going to take our Canadian bacon, put it right on top of the English muffins. Like so. We're going to take our poached eggs, put it right on top of the Canadian bacon. Like so. Make it pretty. He's trying to fight me here, guys. Like so. Okay. Take the delicious hollandaise sauce that you guys made, and you're gonna drizzle it all over the top, however much you guys want. Like that. And then all you're going to do is you're going to take the cayenne and just do a light sprinkle. Pretty much just to make it look pretty and fancy. And there you have it, guys. Eggs Benedict with your homemade hollandaise. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making it. I'm going to go give these to my hubby. He's waiting to eat. And I really hope you guys have a fantastic and blessed Easter. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to go ahead and cut into one for you guys. Look at that, guys. That's exactly what you want. Perfect Eggs Benedict every time.